I was wondering about this question. All right. How much money would it take for you to cut off your hand? How much money would you need to go ahead and have your hand lopped off?
Who's going to give it to you?
Somebody, some crazy, trillionaire or something. You got some?
Name one trillionaire. Give me one trillionaire in the world, and I'll answer your question.
All right, I'll just have to go down to...
The only one I could think of is Lex Luthor, who would demand that someone cut their hand off. I don't think there is an amount of money to cut your hand off for.
No amount of money?
No, none. Why would you cut your fucking hand off for money?
Well, then you'd have all this money for the rest of your life.
And you know what you would do with a bunch of money? You would be like, what do I have to do to restore my body? All you'd want to do is get that hand back.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I would say probably $50 million. I could have a hand removed.
Really?
Yeah.
What about for you, Earl? You set the bar awful high here, Fez. I need somebody to come down lower.
I would probably go about $5 million.
$5 million, you would cut your fucking hand off.
My right hand, because I almost never use it anyway.
You would be surprised. You would be surprised how much we could put something. We'll put a jar around your hand, your right hand, and we'll so you can't take it off for 24 hours, and you'll see how much you use that hand. It would fucking drive you crazy.
I think I would cut my hand off for about $100,000. And
$100,000.
Yeah, because that's all I need to.
Here's the thing: we could raise that. We could raise that and do this as a promotion, a radio promotion, and you cut your hand off.
That's fine. I'll do that because we're only about a year or two away from robot hands. Anyway, like
now this is.
I'm being serious.
No, you're not being serious.
No, I'm being.
Yesterday, Anthony called it retarded innocence, and it is true. But in this case, it's more retarded than innocent.
No,
we're not going to get robot hands in your lifetime. You watched that fucking Star Wars movie too much.
No, but you have cranes that people can.
A crane? You want a fucking hook that moves?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a hand.
But what I'm saying is, with all the technology that we're making a lot of advances in this country.
All right, go and ask any of those people coming back from Iraq that are being fitted with these hook hands if it's worth $100,000 to them. And I guarantee you nobody's happy with it. It's just crazy talk.
Right, but you have to look at where technology is going. Trust me, I'll put my hair on it within I'll say by 2012 we will have functioning robot hands. I'm almost positive of it.
With a robot hand, would I be able to pick up a cowbell and smash into the cross? Would that work? Would a robot hand work? No, I'm going to need this. That's with the whack bag bell, too. I know some of the Ron Fez people don't like it, but I think it's light, it's fast, and it makes a nice sound.
New bruise for the back. Right in my back, right in the side.
You don't turn your back into a pitch.
I was doing the
pull back. No, you step back. You don't turn around like that. Then you expose your back.
But that's what Don Baylor did, and he had the record for a while.
Good. Well, you want the record for being hit by cowbells? You're going to have it. I'm trying to teach you how to dodge them.
Don Baylor also had like 3% body fat. He was built like a freight train. He didn't care. He never rubbed.
I started working out again. Push-ups.
Yeah, we've been all talking about how ripped you are. Dave, people aren't liking you, and that's the problem with the show right now.
Well, they do. It's just, if you could see my FBA PM box.
All right, so FBA loves you, right?
Yeah, and I think Ron
you know what you need?
Coming around. Yeah,
a podcast.
Oh, I'd love I am on a radio show already.
Yeah, apparently you've now taken it's Ron, Dave, and Fez.
Okay. No, I'll do a podcast. I'd love to. Once I get my Pal Talk equipment, maybe I'll set up some shows.
Why don't you go down and start working on it now? Run back in the office with a bunch of papers, notebooks, start scribbling stuff down that you can get into. Oh, you fucking drive me crazy. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how's it going there, buddies?
Yeah.
Hey, now do you have to cut your own hand off, or can like a machine do it for you? Because that would make a big difference to me if you had to actually sit there and cut.
All right, let's just say you could actually go into an operating room and it would be taken care of properly.
That's what I would need.
I'd have to say $500 million at least.
For $500 million, I'm using a fucking chainsaw on you, and I'm tearing it up.
$500 million chainsaw.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, thanks, buddies.
That's way too high. Think about all the bills you can pay. You don't need that much money.
You have $100,000, right?
Yeah, I'm set for life with that kind of dough, I think. If I have $800 rent...
Are you fucking saying things just to annoy?
No, if I have $800 a month rent...
Do you... Yeah. Okay, let's do the math there. So, first of all, to lose your hand, you still want to stay in that fucking basement apartment. You're not even looking to step up in lifestyle.
No, I want to stay there. I'm comfortable there for the meantime.
You're also forgetting that the lovely U.S. government will take, what, 60% of that $100,000?
Then I'm going to up it to $200,000, whatever.
Yeah, I think it should be non-taxable. I don't think that the government has the right to step in.
That seems fair. And, if I lost a hand,
You wouldn't lose it. You're giving it away at that point.
Yeah, but still, I don't know if I would go with the hook or the claw replacement. I think I would just kind of stick with the nub. I think when you have the claw, it's like more noticeable than not having any hand at all.
Fuck notice. You're trying to pick shit up. Who cares who notices you? I'd have a fucking dog's paw on there if I thought it was better than having nothing. I'd love to see if we could start operating like that. Put dog parts on people.
It's 125, 800 into 100,000.
What's that?
800 into 100,000, so 800 a month plus 100,000. So I think that would be like 125 months that I could
live rent-free.
Rent-free, yeah.
In some other man's fucking cellar.
So that's like...
In Queens.
So like 10 and a half years worth of rent you got without buying anything else with your hand money.
That's fine for me.
I'd rather rob a fucking bank with my two good hands. Oh, jeez, so fucking annoying. Craig, you're on Run Fez.
Hi, Ron. I just want to ask Dave, if I give him $500,000, will he cut his head off?
They're going to have robot heads before you know it, Dave.
Nah, it's just not feasible.
Get a robot head.
I'm trying to
My name is Dave. I live in some drunk man's cellar. I had a dog lick my balls.
Robot Dave does not have to confess that. Robot Dave is going to be one of the best.
My name is Robot Dave. I still have red antennae.
The metal would rust. You'd still end up orange on top.
I pissed myself till age 16.
Yeah, it's all true, but Robot Dave...
Robot Dave fucks Jelly. Robot Dave jacked off in Grand Canyon. Robot Dave adds nothing to show.
How do I turn him off?
Boy, I think Robot Dave is being a little hard on himself, and I think Robot Dave is A-okay.
Dan, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I got into an accident and lost just the very tip of my left pinky. Sued the insurance company, got $60,000. So Dave's way undercutting.
First of all, that'd be $300,000 before we even get to the palm.
Yeah.
And the palm is more valuable than you think. Now, how'd you lose your finger, Dan?
I was riding on my grandfather's pickup truck with a nylon bowling wire. I was holding it, and it got caught in the tire as he was backing up and ripped it right off.
Oh, Jesus. So they gave you $60K?
Yep.
How fast you go through that?
I've still got some. It's in annuities.
So some people save money. I never understand. That's why I'm laughing at you with your $100,000. You know how quick I go through money.
Yeah, I know. I do, too.
You have no idea how much it costs just to be me. It's fucking staggering, the cost just to get up every morning being Ron Bennington. It's like fucking NASA.
I spend a lot of cash myself.
Drunk.
I know.
Sober, you're keeping an eye on everything. Drunk, you'd be out there with your fucking one hand, $100,000. Robot Dave wants to buy drinks for house.
I do that way too much. I did that at the Blue Room too. I bought the whole fucking table. It's ridiculous.
It would be less than a month before you're trying to offer up your other hand for another 100,000.
Plus, you tell me that you jack off with both hands.
Yeah, I have a double-handed
System?
technique. Yeah,
that's going to be ruined. Now you're just going to get the top of your cock off.
That's a good point because I can't even spank it now with one hand anymore. Just the conventional method doesn't work.
And it's not like you like you're choking up on a bat. You go each side.
Yeah, I have one hand, down where the thumb is down, and that's on the front of the cock, and then on the bottom of the cock, it's up as if it's like shaking the cock's hand.
Almost like you're catching a frisbee. Like if like a frisbee's thrown at you, you're
one's
bringing
upside
it down.
Right, one's right side up.
Robot Dave brought up new way to jack.
It's really the best way. If you buy yourself some Lubriderm. Robot Dave.
What's wrong?
Nah, it's just, I thought Robot Dave was... Oh!
It's time for Robot Reflection.
Razzle Dazzle.
Razzle
It's
Dazzle.
gossip with Eastside Dave.
A little gossip, a little chat. Happy typing girl, happy typing girl, happy typing girl. Something's wrong with Robot Dave. There's smoke coming out of his head. Happy typing girl, happy typing girl. Stuck. Here's George. George, you're on Run Fast.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
I got 35 grand for a broken ankle when I was 16 years old. Well, actually, they didn't pay it until I was 18. I went through it in 6 months.
6 months?
No. Yeah, you know them whorehouses they used to be out in Queens out there?
George, you sound like a guy who doesn't have a coke problem. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Here's Nick. Nick, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, buddies. I was wanting to ask Fezzy if he was going to use that stump to fist Team Watley.
Ouch.
Damn, where does that come from?
And it wouldn't be fisting anymore, it'd be wristing. He'd be wristing the other boys.
And then I'd be under a wrist.
Robot Dave loves to be wristed.
Oh, no. I don't think Robot Dave is gay at all. No.
Robot Dave, very gay. Very gay.
Robot Dave's circuits are crossed or something because he's not being accurate.
You drinking tonight, big man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where are you going?
Chinese. I haven't gone there in 3 weeks. Gone to my Chinese restaurant.
Chinese free wine place?
Free wine, baby. The Cottage, 77th in Amsterdam.
I was down Union Square at that farmer's market last week, and some guy had like his own set up there, so he was giving like free wine tasting just to show what's happening in his vineyard. So people are standing around. All of a sudden, this homeless guy comes up. Yes, I would like to have some of your wine, please, for tasting purposes. So he's doing these shots, right? And he's like, oh shit, I gotta get over. And he's trying to play a character, and he's just hammering these little shots of wine. That's very good. Could I try the apple before I make any purchases? Maybe I could sell these later at my wine factory that I own. You look down and there's like fucking newspapers around his feet. That's tasty. I'm going to stop back later and try some more of your wines. The guy's like, okay, I'll be here. They know they're going to lose so much wine to homeless people.
Bum Magazine gives the Chardonnay 4 stars.
This is delicious. Does it come in a paper bag? Robot Dave loves wine. Robot Dave loves free wine.
Oh, do I?
You going with your girlfriend tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Have you told her about the dog incident yet?
Yes, I did. At Primus, I told her. Yes, I told her about dog, jelly, blow-up doll. She knows all those.
What'd she say about the dog?
At first I did the old, what if a guy told you that a dog had licked him? And I kept doing that, and then finally she said, this guy wouldn't be you, would it?
Oh, God.
And I said, yeah.
How uncomfortable.
It's me.
What'd she say?
And she was not pleased, but it happened before we met, so, she did forgive me.
What about the jelly?
Jelly's fine. I mean, I thought, you know what, I'll do dog first, and then jelly and blow-up doll, and forget about it. I mean, blow-up doll is an actual woman.
So you're doing this so the whack bag guys can't set you up.
No, I mean, give us the I'd love it. I'd love to have XM's best new technology, I'd love it. But
and then you'll let her start listening to the show.
Oh, I don't want her to listen live, no.
Let Robot Claire listen, and let's see how good. You'll hear Dave like this. That's interesting, Mr. Bennington, but I disagree.
Yes.
So you're going out for Chinese tonight, wearing your Chinese Democracy T-shirt from the Guns N' Roses
I didn't
concert.
even think of that, but
Nice.
yeah.
I love the way a ninth grader always comes back with a brand new T-shirt. Buy the T-shirt before you can hear the album. Dan, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ron, if we took away one of Dave's hands, his little button slipping mishaps would decrease by 50%.
First of all, any day. Earl was all upset. We had to talk him down off a fucking tower because we got nobody else that can run the board.
No, that was just, my pinky was, my hands were sweating, and the sweat just
Were you
forced me.
using a stump that day?
You notice it never happens to Earl?
Well, he's got different skin texture. Maybe he doesn't sweat as much. I don't know.
Here's Walter. You're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, Earl, get your clippers out. You're shaving Dave's head today. 2 days ago, Oprah had a show. She had a girl on her show, my chick was watching it, that already has a complete robot arm and hand. The sensors are in her chest. It's all run through her nerves, works from her brain. So there already is a functioning robot arm.
All right, now let me ask you this. What's this robot arm cost? I damn sure bet you it runs more than 100. Where are you going to get the money for this?
Well, if there is such a thing on the market right now, I will look it up, and then whatever that cost, double what I'm getting.
That's bullshit. You already came in and your bid was $100,000.
I didn't know.
Your bid was $100,000.
Well, Mr. B, I mean, it couldn't cost more than $50,000.
It's going to go to Fez at $50 million. Because a trillionaire is going to give him $50 million.
I'm hoping.
And then we can just stop the fucking bit right there. Here is Chris. Chris, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Robot Dave is already a reality. He's the gay robot on the Adam Sandler CD.
Oh, that's great. Diana, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to say, did you guys listen to Opie and Anthony this morning? Or today?
Mm-hmm.
They had a story about some guy that is going to court now. He was fucking a deer that he found on the side of the road. And
Was the deer dead?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're debating whether or not to charge him for getting sexual gratification from an animal. It doesn't matter which kind it is or if the animal's dead. So he can go up for charges. But he had been charged before for killing a horse that he planned to screw. And then this time he found some fucking roadkill on the side of the road. And
Here's the thing. For me, fucking foreplay takes too much time. To let it alone, you got to act like a kosher butcher, cut this thing's throat, and then bang it while it's still warm.
I don't know. He's crazy, but it just said tell Dave to be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
I'm not going to murder animals, for fuck's sake.
Why did you just wink at me? When you say for fuck's sake, that's exactly what it is. For fuck's sake.
I am not a butcher. Absolutely not. I will never kill an animal.
You are filled with retarded innocence, though.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
No, a lot.
Whatever. You said I had retarded innocence with robot hands, and apparently Oprah Winfrey has
invented something. Seriously, get your way out of it, moron.
The genius has done it again.
I want to watch you fucking fight your way out of this web, you little fly.
Oprah apparently has either created or knows someone who created a robot hand.
Just Oprah there with a fucking screwdriver. Gail, get in here. It's almost finished. My robot hand is almost finished. Call me Robot Dave.
She is branching out.
Here is Stryker. Stryker, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, hey, Dave, I believe Black Bag can probably get a thread together and a PayPal and have $100,000 before the end of the year. I think we'll take you up on your offer.
Okay, go ahead.
You still fighting with Whackbag?
Yeah, that guy put a contract out on my head. That's cool. Stryker.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's the contract?
There's a funny, great thread on Whackbad called Eastside Dave Board Gossip, but it's not really board gossip. Every post is about me, and it's rumor is Dave is fag. Rumor is Dave has AIDS.
First of all, these aren't rumors.
Yeah,
they're fact.
And Stryker wrote, rumor is there's a contract out on Eastside Dave. So that's great.
So you feel like your life has been threatened?
No, I'm just maybe by Stryker, maybe.
Why kill you if you're already dying from a disease?
But I don't care for that.
I do. Let's check over at Whackbag. Here's Tony Bagels. Hey, Tony. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddies. Hey, Eastside Luke. For fuck's sake, why are you stealing Turtle's bit? Fuck is his word.
That's true.
What are you talking
That's Turtle's
about?
bit.
It's
It is. That's his.
Whatever. Then
You owe them
he ripped
apology.
Van Halen off then, because that's where I'm getting it from, for unlawful carnal knowledge.
Yeah, no one cursed before 1981.
Well, I'm going to have to do research on that, Mr. B, but whatever. I can say fuck.
I don't like when you wear blue.
I curse all the time. What?
Your research really does suck for your board gossip and stuff, because there's actually a contract on Eastside Dave thread, not just the one in the Eastside Dave rumor thread. There's a whole thread just on taking a contract out on you.
All right, so they're going to have you killed.
Thank you.
I thank you, Tony.
Great job. Animals.
Who is going to be murdered from the Rat
Rebel Devil.
Word has it's Robot Dave.
Robot Dave, Human Dave, we're here to stay, baby. In your face, Whackbag.
Did you just turn wiggish on us?
I don't know.
What was that?
No, it was like I was trying to have a powerful...
Street? You got Street for a second?
Kind of like Street and powerful voice.
It was like Meryl Streep. Really, not Street. It was Streep.
I was trying to do Tony Montana, I guess, maybe from Scarface.
Try it again.
Eastside Dave and Human Dave are here to stay, baby.
That's not even the way you did it the last time. You can never do your voices twice.
Eastside Dave here to stay.
You want to do board gossip?
No, I'll wait then.
Yes,
I do.
Do you want to do it?
No, I don't.
He can't follow.
What do you want to do, Robot?
You have it ready? All right, let's do it.
All right.
I'm kidding. I don't
All right,
like
come
it.
on.
You're a fucking idiot.
I have it.
Yeah.
There's gossip to be heard, Mr. B.
Let's take a break. Ron and Fez show.
Ron and Fez, XM 202.